All and welcome back to HighPriest Reacts to DuckTales Season 3, Episode 7, The Rumble for Ragnarok! I'm sorry, I saw the character in a wrestling costume. It clearly looked like a ring on the thumbnail, and with the name, I knew it had to be wrestling related, so I tried to do that. Do my best hit. It wasn't like I decided to do it ahead of time, it just struck me when I was saying it. Anyways, yeah, and also the last episode, at least I'm pretty sure it's the last episode for a while. Yeah. I don't know what else to say, it's probably going to have Norse, based on Norse mythology. It's got wrestling involved. Possibly, Scrooge is wrestling to save the world from Ragnarok or something or other. Or he's just in a wrestling match for some lost treasure with a Norse god or something or other. I don't know. I've got no real idea where this plot could go. DuckTales can go anywhere with a single plot idea and a name. So it's hard to predict where it's going. Maybe this will be another episode that introduces another set of Disney afternoon characters. Maybe this will be another episode with the main plot villains for this season showing up. Who knows? But let's get to it. Okay, so yeah, Roramunga, beat Jomunga, of course, in the smallest tail, and yeah, I do agree that Webby seems a fair shot, because, you know, Webby. But, I don't know, maybe it'll be, Dewey's time to shine. I just love how completely casual it is. Like I said, I have no way to predict where this shit's going. They're so wildly creative with it. It's great.
Merchandising. Guess Louie knows what Louie's doing today. And they will love me for it. Introducing the chairman of the
Of course it's pro wrestling. So wait, he's the face? Does that mean Scrooge is the heel? I do not. I do know some trivia here and there about it.
I guess not everyone thinks so. But at least that I'm doing the right thing. Give me a hand, I'm the richest duck in the world, and you're not.
There's nothing wrong with being the heel.
And here we see the use of curious.
You don't have good faces without the heel to go up against.
Some kind of sedative neck massage.
Also, if it's anything like real wrestling, it's probably heavily scripted. Not fake, scripted. There's a big difference. Oh god, Dewey's ego cannot handle this. Everybody has to love and praise him. Even though lots of people love a good heel.
Will fight for me. Obviously, Wendy. My impossible to hate hero persona.
Oh, this is gonna hurt. Oh, not me, him. It's gonna be hilarious for me.
Still unsure, but wait till you see my special touch.
Oh.
He's throwing lollipops because he thinks we're suckers. No, they're delicious. I've known you my whole life.
It's true. Oh man. Yeah.
Popular. More like champ.
Man, Huey is just not handling this at all. He's actually somehow handling it worse than Dewey.
Popular is more like
This is never a conflict I thought I'd see Dewey dealing with at all, but it's here.
That's cheating. Cheater.
Uh-oh, a classic
Yeah, it should have known vicious demon dog would be, Webby's weakness.
Wait, am I the launch pad here?
Looks like they've got the momentum now. But don't worry, Team Earth. It's not the end of the world.
Yet. Same time! Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I mean, all this makes perfect sense with Dewey's, ego issues he's been established as having over the entire series.
It's not his fault he's a puny mortal with a toxic
And I
personality.
believe in you. Doing the right thing is not always easy or popular. Not
Also, I'm not sure he believes in you at all at this point, but for really good reasons.
Call them back up as soon as you had to take over.
What a surprise, folks! The millionaire.
Bleakley came in! Oh my god, Surprise Bleakley! Oh my god! This is a reference to the Viking as a Viking episode! Oh my god! I should have seen that coming! That's great!
Let's Dewey this? I'm in.
God damn it, I had to say let's do it. This is great! Best part of the fight! Best part of the fight!
Whoa! And it comes
Hey, Launchpad joined the fight too.
The announcer was Captain Crash this whole time. Well, it's your Yonder.
Wow! And in a stunning turn of events, Champ Popular is back to bite the snake that bit him.
That was really bad, but not as bad as the ones he was trying to, force earlier.
They hate you. This is for me. I don't even have to use my hands.
Oh, the face has accidentally gone heel. It's almost a face heel turn.
Hey.
A beloved underdog.
Cheer me! I am your hero!
This episode was ridiculous, and I fucking loved it. Quote what I said at the end there. Because, I didn't bled over to the end, and I don't like, going into the credits. That ending was so lame, and I love it. I mean, it's not the lesson I was thinking they were going with. Dewey learned not to care, but, another one is, people love a good heel. Oh, they might, fool 'em and shit, but that just means because it's fun. Like I said, I'm no expert on wrestling. I honestly barely watched any of it. But I watched stuff about wrestling, because I find that the other parts of wrestling more interesting than the fights themselves. And, yeah. A good heel is super popular. Which is, I think, which is where I thought I was going to go, but yeah, that's a much better lesson for him to learn. To believe in himself and such and such. And yeah, he made a mistake of accidentally turning Dewey into the underdog, which allowed him to win even his own teammates' supports. Yeah, see, like I said, I have no fucking idea where these are. I called it was a wrestling match for Rumble, for Stop Ragnarok. And I only got that because the fucking thumbnail told me it was a wrestling match. I had no idea what the hell it was actually doing. Also, the moment I said no, the moment I realized that this was a fucking stealth reference to the Beakley episode where she gets kidnapped by Vikings, and then she wins the race to free her and all that, and I'm like herself, and I'm just like, I didn't catch that until she showed up in Viking armor, and I'm like, you fucking clever sons of bitches. I just you're so good at taking these little ideas in the episode and turning them into something completely different while still referencing it, and I fucking love it. They probably done that more times than even I'm aware of, because honestly, it's been so long since I watched the original show, I don't remember much about it. Outside of what I observed, get reminded via other means. That was just fucking great, though. And of course, and again, as always, Webby's and Big Lee were great parts of this episode. Is that a barbarian with an axe? They made rainbows better! Looks over the giant doom snake. Best day ever. I'm like, sometimes I feel like they're the best parts of this entire reboot. Not all the time. Other times it's Stella. Then it's Donald. Then it's Scrooge. They're really good at making these characters really fun and likable. And it's really great. And honestly, I really like just what was going on in general. But yeah, a wrestling thing is a brilliant idea, and especially the whole professional wrestling was based on it. It was not like I was expecting scripted, or at least I was partially suspecting, like actual pro wrestling is. Yeah, people like to. I've said that in the reaction itself. People like to call it fake. I did it too as a kid because it's basically a famous pre-internet meme, but it's not really correct. It's not fake. It's like, here's a well-known example: the Rocky movies, especially Rocky 1. Those boxing matches you watch in that movie are scripted, but they are not fake. Those people are really beating the shit out of each other. And it's just like that. Wrestlers are really hurting each other doing this. They're just pulling it so it's not as bad. And the person who wins is usually pre-decided. Usually because things can happen in the match and because, sometimes they might want some chance in there. A good heel and a good face can be a good heel can be just as loved as a good face. He's loved. People love to hate him. It's like Mark Beeks. Mark Beeks is a good example of a good heel. Sort of. I fucking love to hate him. He's awful garbage. I fucking love him because of it. And of course, when he started acting like a jerk, a heel, I had to get the gag there and about face heel turn. That's where the fucking term originates from, after all. Yeah. I'm not the biggest fan of wrestling trivia, but I find a lot of the other parts of it fascinating. My favorite parts are always the trash talk. That's the one thing I really love about wrestling. The over-the-top personalities trash-talking each other and building up the hype. The match itself is fine, but that's what I really like. It's silly and ridiculous. I especially like occasionally watching the Ultimate Warriors ones. And that's what got me talking about wrestling. Not expecting that. Yeah, that was really great. Right. Anyways, pretty signing out, and I will see you all next time, folks. Which will be a while with this, but which will be a while with this. Like I said, after this, we're going back to MLP posting on this time slot. And eventually I'm going to start recording the rest of that, but for now, I'm going to just catch up with some of my shit on other non-TV show reactions. Anyways, now, bye!